Jordan Steele from Haas Factory Outlet, Spring, Texas. What happens when your machine runs a tool that hasn't been taught off? You got a zero value for your height offset. Touching tools off manually, you generally end up with a negative tool height offset. In that case, you're probably gonna cut air. It's not such a big deal. But people with the probe system, the whips, you tend to have a positive actual tool length, and having a zero value can cause the spindle to try to machine your part. Not a good thing, cause a crash. So today's video is to prevent that. What can we do to kind of work around and prevent that stuff from happening? If you guys aren't familiar with alias codes, you can always refer to Mark Cherryberry's alias code video. We'll send the link in the video, but let's get started. I've got a program here right now. By default, my software likes to start off with G54 and start off with Tool 1. Tool 1's already allocated for a different job I was running previous. So if I just change this tool number to an offset that I'm not using at the moment, I don't know, maybe something down here. Offset 22, I have a zero value in here. So if I put tool 22, offset 22, alter, and run this program, the machine's going to try to attempt with the zero value, which is the spindle face basically. It's going to try to face my part. Not good. The work around this is to alias the M6 command. We're going to make it do something other than just a tool change. So let's get started. First thing we need to do, because we're going to work in the 9000 macro programs, we need to go to setting 23, and we need to turn the edit lock off. Just get cursor over, turn it off, okay? In settings, from here I will cursor up and over to alias codes, and here I can choose to create my own M code or G code. In this case, we're going to convert an M6 into a different M code. I've already done this, so these numbers are already populated in here, but in this case I'm going to change my M6 to run a 09001 program. Okay, so in my list of programs I should now be able to go to the 09000s, and anytime an M6 command is run, the machine's going to run the 09001 program. In my 09001 program, I've named it M6 zero offset check. What this does is we've got limit look ahead, so we run single block one at a time. We don't get ahead of ourselves in the macros. M16 works identical to the M6. If I were to add an M6 into my sub program for this alias code, it will never stop. It's like defining a word with the same word. So M16 allows us to command the same function, the tool change, with a different name, in M16. I've got to dwell for 2 seconds to allow the tool change to complete the cycle. Once that's done, I've written a macro statement that checks the existing offset of the tool currently in the spindle. If that tool is less than, I put 1 inch, you guys can always change this. Maybe you can make it equal 0, but I figure I probably would never have a tool less than 1 inch, so that's a good starting point. If that is the case, then set that tool offset value to 99 inches. I think this machine only has 20 inches travel, so 99 inches positive would over travel, cause an alarm. So I've got tool 1 currently in the spindle. I changed my program to run tool 22, and now it's going to do the check through the alias M6 command. Let's see how this works. Okay, I'm going to leave my offset page up, so while it's running you can see this value change. Just pause it real quick. So tool 22 is actually an empty pocket. There's no tool in the spindle. This could be damaging if it were trying to run the program with a zero height offset value. My sub programming is running here in the background. It set my offset to 99 inches and threw an over travel alarm. This is what you guys want to prevent any collisions. And that's it.